If you're looking for homes for sale in Marietta, Georgia that combine classic Southern architecture with modern high-end renovations, you have to see what $1.5 million gets you in this exclusive East Cobb enclave. Walking up the stairs outside, you'll notice one thing. You have these wonderful underlights on all the stairs going down towards the mailbox and the street level. You have this beautiful garden area, wonderful flower beds, very nice ornamental features in there. You got the nice little junipers here, some very pretty flowers, just very nice. So as you come up to the entrance, you'll notice there's stairs going up to the front door. If you are going through the front door, you have to go up there, but if not, you have the garage level entrance here, which just walks right onto the main. One of the things I'll note, look at how pretty this is. They've updated the brick. They did the white and kind of the gray little embellishments on there just to add some texture, add some depth. But they did the stairs with a tile finish. And check out how high you have with that entrance. All right, so a couple things to point out on the exterior here. You have this wonderful iron gate that opens into the backyard area that I'll show you later when we go out onto the back patio, outdoor living space, pool deck area. But you get the very modern insulated doors. You have the painted brick exterior, but you have the embellishments with the different paint colors, so it's kind of a two-tone look. And you have these beautiful ornamental flower beds across the front of the house. Very, very pretty. All right, so coming in off the front porch, you have these grand wrought iron doors that we looked at outside. You have the giant picture window above and an eyebrow window that just lets all this natural light flood in. You have crown molding going around the perimeter up there, up in the foyer area, and you have this grand chandelier that is just beautiful. It's architectural, it's got a lot of depth to it with the different shapes and sizes that are inside the light itself. But one thing I want to point out is how beautiful these floors are. Brand new refinished hardwood floors, oak floors. You got that high ceiling, the beautiful oak banister rail with the wrought iron going up for the ballast. And it's not just, you know, a cookie cutter design. This is a very modern feel. So they're adding a lot of modern touches in this house. You can also see some of the modern light fixtures that they have around. So not only do you get the chandelier, but you get this wall light, little sconce, and it just adds a very nice little architectural touch. So very nice. So we're gonna head off to the left here, off the front. First thing to note, looks like this house has brand new windows. So these are all vinyl windows. You come in, again, you have that crown molding that goes around the perimeter of the room. They have can lights, or the wafer lights, in the ceiling. So you have 6 wafer lights. You can put these on dimmer controls if you want, so you can kind of tone them down if you want to. And then you have these, just a neat light fixture in the middle here. So very, very neat, very modern. Again, you get a beautiful feature wall. So just kind of, again, adding that architectural depth to this house. And then this would be just kind of a formal sitting area. The thing I like about what they did here is you still have defined space. So entrance, foyer, you have formal living, then you have a living area, and again, very modern feel. They've got this beautiful chandelier in the middle. Let me come at it from this direction so I can kind of show you. So a very large slab wall, beautiful, beautiful stone. I love the veining in it and everything else. It just kind of balances and brings some depth to this room. but they have a electric fireplace with blowers in it. So very modern. I don't know where the controller is, or I'd turn that on for you, but oh, well, here it is right here. Let's see if it'll cut on for me. Nope, no batteries. Anyhow, this will add just a nice little pop. I like it because you don't have to run a fire to have, you know, some kind of ambiance in the room. And anyhow, just beautiful. The way that they 45 this, like, it just doesn't even look like there's an edge there. But looking back in to that living space, just gorgeous. So I would say, let's look in here as well. Actually, let's go out here in the hall first. So coming from the front door, again, we went to the right or to the left before going into the formal sitting. You have a basement area that goes down. We'll look at that here in a few. But off the main living, you also have this beautiful bathroom. So very, very nice, quiet closed drawers, quiet closed door, vanity. You've got that very thick top on there, so beautiful, beautiful edge. And you know, that it's got that nice, looks like a marble vein. And then you have a halo mirror. So you just touch the button and ta-da, you got all that extra light. And again, a very neat light fixture. And even the towel holders, very nice. This other side, you get a feature wall. So I kind of like this. It's kind of that gray, gosh, I can't remember what they call it now, but it's that gray color just really pops in here with the features that they put in there. Just adds, like I said, another little architectural depth to this thing. So connected to the living area, the main living area, you have this area that I would almost consider kind of a keeping room. It is a sun porch, essentially, but they have basically incorporated it into the kitchen. I would almost call it a keeping room because it's just a whole nother area for entertainment. But one thing I want to show you is look at all these windows, all brand new windows, all the way around, letting all that light in. Then you have the door with the two side lights on it. You have two more really nice chandeliers right in the middle. But this flows right towards the kitchen. You have an eat-in bar area over there in the kitchen that we'll look at all this in just a second. But look how large we have as far as living space goes right here. Plenty of space for entertainment. If you have a larger family or you have a gathering, plenty of space for everybody to hang out and just enjoy. So definitely a great place for large events or just the family day to day, you know? All right, so we just came back from the formal living area with the keeping room, and now we are back at the front door. We're gonna go to the right this time, and we are in the formal dining room. Again, front windows that look over the front yard area. You have another beautiful chandelier in this room. And again, you get that stacked crown all around the room. Just beautiful trim. You get another room that has the wafer lights. So if you prefer to not use the chandelier or you just want to dim things, you could do that, change it up. Just makes it that much easier for different lighting situations or what you might be doing. But we are gonna head into the kitchen area. All right, so coming off of the formal dining area, we're gonna head into the kitchen now. One thing I wanna point out straight away, and I'm gonna pan around the room. I want you to see how many cabinets and how much storage there is. We're gonna start here. This is where the refrigerator is located. There's your oven and your microwave. You have a 6-burner natural gas cooktop and a beautiful vent hood above. But let's look at how many cabinets you have. So just above the fridge, you have the 2, and then you have 2 lighted cabinets. Next to that, you have another cabinet and another lighted cabinet above. You also have the drawer and the storage here. So check this out. I'm just gonna pan around. Look at how much storage you have. This is just one side of the kitchen. So this is your, I would call this your hub as far as cooking and all that, because here it is. You know, here's your range, your oven, your fridge. This is where a majority of the action is going on. They gave you pot and pan, you have cookie tray drawers, spices, whatever you need. You've got shelves for all that stuff. They put a beautiful chandelier in the middle of it, but check this out. Okay, I can't do this justice with this video hardly. Panning around the room, we're gonna look from left to right. Look how many lowers there are. Look how many uppers there are. There's your dishwasher. Check that out. You have another little cutout there for another coffee bar, or you could use it as a little wet bar area maybe. And then you have this one over here. You got more storage, another coffee bar area. You got power in all these. Again, wall cabinets, you got lighting. This is a 10-foot waterfall countertop situation right here. Check this out. Look at all the drawers. I mean, you have storage for everything you could ever want here. Look at the veining in this countertop too. It's so pretty. And then again, you have a waterfall end. On this side, you have that sink right here. Very, very nice. Again, it has all the nice little modern touches, has a little washer and all that stuff. So very nice. But look at this. They went all out. They even did the backsplash with that same material. And that veining, that pattern just looks beautiful in there. So again, all quiet closed drawers, doors, cabinet doors, very deep cabinets. Again, with the beautiful light, you got these beautiful chandeliers or beautiful pendant lights above the very long countertop. And I will pan around. So one thing I like about this is it's open up on this side. If you wanted to put some benches there, you could. So you'd have another area while you're cooking. You're doing, I mean, you could almost do a demo in here, a demonstration, and have your guests be part of it, be in the kitchen with you. So it's just, it lends to that. This is just a very nice feel. But I like how you have that area for all the benches there. And then earlier in the video, I was showing you the family spaces and the other rooms over there. And this is where I said it was kind of a sunroom slash keeping room because it's in such close proximity to the kitchen. But as I pan around, this is again that big wall of windows. But as I pan around again, check that out. You've got a whole nother area right here that looks into the kitchen for seating. You could easily do the benches there. But look at that. I mean, you just have entertainment space for days. So if you're one of those that likes to cook and this is where you spend the majority of your time with your guests or family or whatever, this house is perfect for that. Perfect for entertaining, perfect for just gathering and meeting and hanging out. So just beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. So now we're gonna go to the next part of the kitchen. This is a large walk-in pantry area. You could easily put some more shelving in here or do racking or anything, but they have it kind of set up right now with, you know, just cabinets for storage and things like that. I mean, I don't know what you need to put in here because you have so much storage out there in the main kitchen area. But again, you've got high ceilings, so it'd be very, very easy to go ahead and finish this out. This is just the water heater area here, but just absolutely beautiful job on this kitchen and just a wonderful space. So, and again, you'll see those cabinets on this side. So this, I think, would make a great little wine bar area. I mean, possibly a wet bar. There's just kind of endless possibilities the way this is set up. I always like to peek my head out in the garage So you will see, this has very modern garage doors on it. So it has the one side on each one with the windows. But you can see they did the epoxy floor with the chips in it. This has high ceilings in it, so it just feels very, very nice. Very high ceilings, big space. Love that you get the new windows out here as well. It also has an EV charging station. So if you have a Tesla or one of the EVs, it's already equipped for that, ready to go. But check out those garage doors. I say let's head back in and we will go take a look upstairs. All right, so now we are going to head upstairs and take a look around. Again, I mentioned earlier, you have the beautiful oak treads, you've got the beautiful oak handrails going up, and then you have the nice ornamental, it's not your cookie cutter balusters, so it just adds a nice depth that you normally don't see. And let's see, so I told you that stacked crown molding before went around, you can kind of see the architecture of it. And you can kind of see that chandelier is so much better from here. But very, very nice. And again, the landing, very nice wood, very nice oak comes through here, and it just all ties together. It's beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna head into the primary suite. So this is the primary bedroom. Again, you have the hardwood floors throughout. It's got that beautiful finish on it. You have the new windows. This one has the trade ceiling in it, so it makes the ceilings feel even higher. You have the wafer lights in each corner. You have this beautiful fixture. It's a beautiful fan. You don't typically see a fan like this, but I like that selection. It's just, it doesn't look like a cookie cutter, just old, you know, not for lack of a better term, a junky fan. But again, you have that natural light. You can see it pouring in from the front of the house. And then you have a third window over here. You get a walk-in closet that has all the storage system already in here for your closet system. So again, you have the drawers, you have the shoe racks below. I mean, it is just put together very, very well. You can see how much storage that this has in it. And again, each area has drawers, the shoe racks. It's got the little cutouts for handbags and whatever else you may have. And again, you know, the little clothes rods, everything's there. So just a nice closet system for this primary suite. And now you get to see the stunner of a primary bath, which is a spa-like bathroom set up beautifully. You've got this amazing tile, beautiful color, and it ties everything together. You'll notice that the vanity here has the gold embellishments on it still, so kind of that polished gold look. You have very, very unique faucets, again with the polished gold. But check out the top in contrast with the mirror, again with the halo around the mirror, so when you're getting ready, you know, you can see everything. Then you have that beautiful vanity light up above. But check this out, you got an amazing chandelier right in the middle of the room, right? And then just below, we're gonna pan down. You'll see the slat wall, which adds a nice little feature in here, directly into your spa tub. Very nice. You'll notice it, you can of course see through it, but you'll notice how many jets are in here. I mean, it's truly, I can only imagine if you love taking spa baths, if you like jetted tubs, this is probably the Mac Daddy tub right here. But has the backrest, has everything you'd ever want. But I like how they did this just freestanding, and it just ties in with this floor. Then on the other side of that, just next to it, you have the giant wall of glass. So it has a seamless glass shower wall and a seamless glass shower door. You open that up and you have, of course, your shampoo niche here. You've got the giant waterfall shower head and spray one, just super convenient. And again, check out the flooring in here. So the tile work in here is just awesome. But the finishes, the veining in this tile, again, you have another shower niche, but it goes floor to ceiling. And then you have a vent fan and another light, a couple of lights up here, so you have plenty of light. But check that out. I mean, it is definitely, you could easily have a 2-man shower in here, 2 people in here, and just perfect size, everything. Fits this room so nice. Nice balance, very luxurious feel. I'll come back here and we'll do another pano. So again, shower, get that beautiful tub and that vanity right there. And then on the other side, the separate potty closet. Something everybody wants, so you can continue getting ready while somebody else is using the restroom, right? Anyhow, let's go check out the rest. All right, so as we continue from the primary suite, you'll notice here we have a little storage closet. And then when we go down the hallway here, we have a bedroom. These bedrooms are very generous sized. They went all out when they did all the fixtures and everything. Everything just ties together. Again, the new windows, and then every closet has its own closet system so that you just maximize your storage space. So nice and big. I mean, they utilized every space of that closet so you'd have a nice closet system. I'll head out into the next room. So this would be bedroom number 2, secondary bedroom. So again, very nice layout. This one overlooks the backyard, but very large, plenty of space. And this one is set up as an ensuite. Again, you have, this would be your closet area. Even though it has bifold doors, when you open it up, they've put in a closet system. So they kind of, like I said, they went all out and doing storage solutions throughout this house. So this ensuite, they went all out in the bathrooms as well. Again, such unique, beautiful tile. The veining that's in this tile is just gorgeous. But as we pan up, of course, you can see the potty. You can see they have a halo mirror there. Got another blue vanity with the polished gold embellishments. Again, another very unique, very pretty faucet there. And then the shower. Again, this one is one of these sliding doors, but all glass. So easy maintenance. Don't have to worry about shower curtains or anything that's just not very attractive. But check out that shower niche. I like the 2-tone colors that they did, so it contrasts. Again, you get the shower wand, you have the waterfall shower head, and just beautiful, beautiful tile. It's got gold, all kinds of things in it. Gold and kind of a rust color. It's just beautiful tile. But like all the color schemes, everything they picked in this house ties together so well. Has a modern feel, but it still has a very stately feel to it. And then this window, of course, looks out in the backyard. There's a little cutout over here on this side. I think I would probably maybe put some linen shelves or something, or maybe a laundry basket area, because the tile goes into the corner. You could utilize that for a couple of things, actually. But just a thought. All right, let's go further down the hall, see what else we got. So as we continue down the hall, this space would be another bedroom, or you could use it as a bonus room. So this one has 2 stairs going in, going down. But you can see this is actually over the garage. So it has a very unique architecture in the ceiling, very high. But check out that window. Just so neat looking. And this one looks over the front yard. So you get all the ornamental shrubs, all that stuff out here. But this is a massive room. This would probably be a good I mean, you could put a pool table up here. You could probably do another den gaming room. You know, you could do a theater room. There's tons of options you could do in here. You have another closet with a closet system. So tons of storage. They've already got you set up here. And then you also have a bifold door closet on this side. This one just has the long clothes rod in it, some wire shelving. But I mean, with that storage system in the other closet, this is probably, you know, good place to hang maybe coats, winter clothes, things like that. If you're not using it, seasonal wardrobe change kind of stuff. This overlooks the driveway area. You can see that giant wrought iron gate that goes between the front driveway into the backyard area. We'll look at that here in a moment. But this room also has its own ensuite. So again, another unique tile color. You have another vanity here with the halo mirror, another glass surround with the kind of a brass gold embellishments here, the polish. You've got the shower niche in here again with that hexagon tile on the floor. And then you also have another waterfall or rainfall shower head. But I like how they did this since it's on the pitch of the roof, so it kind of goes up at an angle. I don't know if you can, well, maybe from this side, so you can see it pitches up. But they went ahead and put the tile up so you don't get all the splash and everything on the drywall. So they did it nice and high, so you don't have to deal with that. And again, it's got just such unique architecture in this room with all the pitches and different things from the attic space. But anyhow, just a very, very cool room. I like it. Let's go see what else we got up here. Okay, so laundry is all on the same floor with all the bedrooms. So you have a laundry closet here, tying everything together. They went ahead and tiled that for you, so it's ready to go. You have dryer on one side, washer on the other side. Got all your hookups in the wall here. They did kind of a beadboard ceiling in here, and you can see this is actually a skylight looking into the backyard. So that's kind of a cool, never seen that before, but I really like that. And then we have a final bathroom. So one of these bedrooms was not an ensuite and did not have a bathroom, but it does have a bathroom down here. So again, another unique tile color on the floor. You got the potty there, and again, it follows the pitch of the ceiling, so it's on an angle. But you can see a whole nother seamless shower. This one is set up, it doesn't have a door, it's just a walk-in shower. But you can see the different tile and finishes in here. And then you also get, like I said before, another shower niche. But I do like how they go all the way to the ceiling, even though it's on an angle, to capture any kind of splashing from when you're washing your hair or whatever you're doing. But again, another halo mirror with the built-in light in it. And this has a unique vanity on it. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of a slat, looks like a slat wall, but they're the doors to the cabinet. So very neat, very unique. And of course, everything's quiet closed. Oh, and this one's drawers. Oh, look at that. So this one has the hair dryer, curling iron drawer, and it also has the plug inside. And then you have kind of your knickknacks, whatever you have, hair ties, whatever you may need. I don't need any of that. But anyhow, just a super cool area up here. So that is the entire upstairs living space. So have primary on one end, and then it's set up as kind of a split bedroom plan in between the landing here. So primary bedroom, and then all your secondaries down the hall. So your walls aren't touching, anything like that. Has just such a private feel, and the way they set it up flows so nicely. So let's go check out the basement. All right, so we're gonna head down to the basement. Right off the front door here, You come in this hallway here and you have basement stairs. First thing to note, again, they did the oak stair treads going all the way around, even with the landing. Brand new oak handrails going down. So they did not spare any expense on even doing the stairs going in. So let's check out the basement. All right, so we are in the basement area. The first thing you are gonna notice the second you get down here are the stone accent walls that surround this beautiful wine room right here. So custom designed wine showcase area. I would even dare to say you could add a little humidor section down here if you wanted, if you were somebody who enjoyed cigars and things like that. But they have a nice little chandelier here in the hallway. This area right here is just utility, so the HVACs and your control panels for the house, all your power panels. So very nice, very nice and clean. They went ahead and ran the flooring. It's got an LVP down here, but they ran the flooring in here as well, just to give it a nice finished feel. So heading down the corridor here, the stone finished walls, we go to a little bonus area here. And what's so cool is this one is set up, you have your own sauna. And then next to it, I would dare to say, you almost have enough room if you wanted to add a cold plunge. But you have a nice built-in sauna room. It's kind of dark in here, but it's got a nice bench. I don't even know if you can see that or not. But it's got a bench in here. You got a little bed area. You got the stones and all that stuff, so you get the steam going. But very nice little add-on. And this is where I was saying you probably add a cold plunge area to go along with the sauna if you wanted. But very nice size little room here for a sauna room. And we will head back past the wine showcase area into the other part of the basement here. All right, so from the wine showcase and the stairs here, we come into the other section of the basement. Again, more windows here. This is access to the backyard, but you have another beautiful feature wall with that very nice tile, the stone. You have a fireplace, an electric fireplace there. Again, with the built-in blowers and all that. You got trade ceilings. Ceilings in the basement are just, they're very high. You get that chandelier, and then you have the bar area, so the party area. Very nice to have the slat wall finish going behind. But again, you get those countertops like they had up in the kitchen. That beautiful veining in them. And again, I mean, tons of storage and drawers. You get the wine rack, glasses, all that stuff can go right here. And then here is a beautiful display wall for your liquor cabinet, for your liquor bottles, that kind of thing. And then you have even a little wine cooler here. So I would even dare to say you could put in a little ice machine or something like that if you wanted. Then you have another room back here. So if you did have guests, this could be technically another bedroom because you have a window and then you have another closet. So you have LVP throughout the basement, that gray LVP, just very nice. And then you have another bathroom. So again, they chose another unique tile. You have that nice vanity, another beautiful halo mirror, and then the vanity light, and a full shower. So again, they had the glass doors, so you don't have to mess with shower curtains or any of that kind of stuff. They went with the hexagon tile. You have the embellishment, or the, not embellishment, but they kick out the niche, the shower niche, and another waterfall shower head. You get the lights in here. I mean, it's a whole nother level of living. You could easily have somebody down here. But check out the pan of the space. Again, you got the nice wet bar area set up. And as you pan around, you got the beautiful pendant lights hanging up here, chandelier, the nice feature wall. You even get some more under the stairs storage here in a little storage closet. but it's a perfect entertainment area. So again, there's the hallway coming in and pano around the room. And this door goes into the backyard, and we will go check that out right now. All right, so I came back up through the kitchen area, and we're gonna walk out here into the backyard area. So there's backyard access from multiple sides, but we have a very large driveway on this house. You also have a gated area with an access door here. So if you have other vehicles you need to park, you got plenty of room to park those. And then this overlooks the backyard. So you can see, has a nice kidney-shaped pool. Looks like it's Pebble Tech. And we will go down there and take a peek. So I like the simplicity of what they did here. Such a beautiful finish, beautiful feature. They did the stacked stone walls, but I like how they have this here. It's kind of a maintenance-free setup. You got the beautiful little area for the flowers, all that good stuff going around the pool. And again, check out the swimming pool deck. That nice swimming pool down here. You also have an outdoor bar area. So it's set up, you can continue the entertainment out here. Nice stone countertop here. And then they did an epoxy finish on the floor here, so you have more of a slip resistant surface. But check this out. So you have power here, you got the slat wall, all that good stuff. But you have storage underneath. You get that countertop area. So you're set up right now for an outdoor kitchen. Killer outdoor kitchen area. You get a TV spot. And again, this path that just goes around to the basement entrance. So this is where we were sticking our head out of the basement a second ago. You do have like a grass area with a nice little fire pit ring. So you can do a fire pit out here, but just very private feeling. See if we can get a good pan of the whole yard. But such a cool outdoor space. And just has such a private feel the way it's set up. Well, if you're ready to see this home in person, you want the full floor plans or just a comparable sales in the area, send me a DM, comment, click the link below. Feel free to call, shoot me a text, however you want to communicate. I'd love to schedule a private tour for this one. And remember, if this one isn't for you, make sure you like and subscribe and stay up to date with what's going on in North Metro Atlanta. Talk to you soon.